Hi everyone, how are you? This is Xiomara Collins Moreno from Educators on the Go. We are going to dive into another chat about career switchers, which is a follow up of what our last video was about. I found this article that goes hand in hand with what we were talking about from Forbes magazine. The article is from November 4th of this year, and basically the quote that caught my attention reads, "Previous expertise can support success in a new industry," and highlights key strategies for navigating career transitions while building on your existing strengths. Wow, that's exactly what we need to do in order to make a transition in our career. For example, you are, let's say right now, a lawyer, you're a doctor, as we mentioned last time, you are in some other professional career that has a 4-year degree. Then you would be interested in maybe taking those expertise of strategies and skills and transferring them very easily into education. Make sure to watch our previous video about certifications, and I have some great news for everyone about just that. We go to the next video, and here I'm picking an example. This is Miami-Dade County Public Schools. We're going to look at across the entire United States and look at some different types of career offerings that you can go into right now. However, as I've always mentioned, there's a time sensitive registration here. Notice in the brown box there, it says Saturday, November 16, 2024, from 9 to 12 will be the Fall Career Fair for Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Again, this is important because this is the early bird careers. Early birds tend to get the worms and do well. So, again, if you have an opportunity, and again, if you are thinking more about changing your career, which would most likely happen for the month of August, this is a great time to secure an interview. Notice that I've also clipped for you the different tabs that you can go into. Instructional opportunities would hone into the teaching career. You would also go into support personnel staffing. That means that you would be looking at HR. Or you can do administrative and technical opportunities. This is where you would work in central office or in the IT. Again, we have instructional recruitment. That can be teacher's aide, assistants, tutoring assistants, homeschool teaching. There's an array and a varied careers that are available to you. We also have here audios and videos that you can look at, and the different services that HR will provide for feedback. Again, I would take advantage of this. Click to register for the fall career if you're considering going into a region of the United States, such as Florida. Another region I want to present to you is Arlington in Washington, D.C. Arlington are top schools. This is where we would have, again, very, very good opportunities. I have to tell you, this is an area where many teachers, once they start in Arlington, they stay there. But Arlington continues to look for those particular careers to fulfill their needs. For example, we mentioned STEM careers, anything with science, technology, engineering, math and science, arts. Those are tops right now. Another that what we want to take a look at is also the benefits that are being provided. Look at those benefits. Go to the fast track application tab and look at what does it mean to be a fast track applicant. Also, job opportunities. Click in and find out what are the opportunities available right now at Arlington Public Schools in Washington, D.C. Here is a handbook They give you all the job descriptions and salary schedules. Salary schedules mean the scale. So they how many years will they accept as for your position? One thing that I'm very happy to announce is that in many states, they are now recalculating those salary scales. So, what that means is if normally you would come into a public school system and they would recognize 15 years of your experience, but you have 20 years as, let's say, an accountant, then you would be recognized for 15 of those years. Now, what is happening is that now there are more years being accepted. You can go as high as 20 years, and that's a higher salary scale. Not every school district is doing it, not every state has begun to do it, but it is occurring. So you may want to ask, what is the salary scale for your career? And again, we want to make an example. Accounting would be perfect for mathematics, math departments, business education. This would be a great field to go into and again transition very easily your career into something like education. The next one I want us to take a look at is a school in Texas. This one is Austin, Texas, and it's called Westlake High School. Now, it says here again in Forbes, I was very taken back by their article. And one of the quotes says, identify skills that supported your past achievements and think creatively about how they could add value to your next field. So you whatever skills you've acquired, remember that is going to add value to what you are going to apply, and it will be taken into consideration. Nothing gets lost, nothing. And you want to transition smoothly into another career using those skills. So the industry is more than eager to look at and evaluate your skills. I also want you to take a few minutes when you are going into these sites. Look at what the schools or what the school districts are highlighting. For example, in Westlake, I was able to see an image of STEM. This is a student working with another student, and they're doing a STEM or engineering project. But on another slide, we could see cheerleading. You could see music. You can see home economics. There's so many things that the schools or the school districts are willing to create an opening for. Again, notice the tab that at the top that says our school programs, news, student life, directory, and aha, careers. That career is going to single out those opportunities at that particular school. And Austin, Texas has a very good rating for its student learning. So again, you want to do some due diligence and just, review and check out what is available for you in these fields. Another one I wanted us to look at is California. Now, this one I found very interesting. California does not require a praxis test. So their teacher certification is basically based on your career. How great is that? That's another way of using what you have to then just target, just pivot and move into that career. I would again, just to be on the safe side, go into the tab that says credential information and ask and find out exactly what is considered for your career. Again, if you are a lawyer and you want to transition, or you're an engineer and now you want to transition to another career in education, what is acceptable? Since they're not using the Praxis exam, which is being used in other states in the United States, then you may want to find out what exactly are they using? What is it that they want from you? Remember, California is addressing a different population. So again, it's a wonderful state, great benefits, okay? And you may want to look at some of the data and reports. And again, every state will have their performance assessments. So how are they faring out in regards to in comparison to other states? Okay? But you want to do your part. Find out what you need to make an accomplishing career change. I also have found for you something very interesting. Again, every career change is going to require a learning curve on your part. There'll be ups. Why? Because now you're learning a new logistics, new structure, new way of doing things with new people. That's your learning curve. So, this is an example of one in Washington. This is called the Alliance, Teaching Alliance. And notice what they offer. They are offering teachers to receive a master's degree from the higher education. They become dually certified to teach in either elementary, secondary English, or secondary math, or special education. They even offer comprehensive coursework and personalized support than any other teacher training program. That was a big benefit. It's a charter school, but again, notice the four dual things that you would receive with the school: your master's degree from an American university, nationally accredited, and that would also prepare you. So, this is while you're working. They will pay all 4 years. That means that you begin with them in the classroom experience, and that's part of the master's degree. It's a full salary teaching position starting from year two. So you could figure year one and year two could be year one is most likely your introduction year, maybe a student teacher year. But again, you are in a system. You are receiving a master's degree. So there is a bonus that you are receiving. And then you get one on one teaching. It says here you get 85 hours of one to one coaching over a period of 3 years, and the coursework that will promote a whole child's success. This is part of the learning curve. Are you ready to change a career and to continue learning? And finally, dual teaching certificates. You would receive two accredited teaching certificates, including special education, which is huge. Every school district in the entire United States is looking for special education teachers because they have skills and specialized talents that no other teacher has. You are certified, and that you can take anywhere in the United States or outside the United States. So I am very, very excited to share this with you. And then we look at the last one, where education can equate to any professional career field involving a 4 year degree or a teacher certification. It's time for you to discover your new career using what you have to pivot into a new professional journey. We are educators on the go. And what this means is that you're going to take yourself from where you are and just catapult. We're going to make the absolute best of what we have. I urge you to continue growing and learning. This is where everything will come together. The full circle will be done. And again, I will see you on our next episode of Educators on the Go. This is Xiomara Collins Moreno. I wish you the best always. And don't forget to like and subscribe. As we always say, keep growing. Educators on the Go.